Welcome back, guys, to City Skylines. This is episode number 37. Alright, so for the next couple of episodes, I want to work on filling in this little peninsula that we started with. I guess it used to be a peninsula when there was water flowing through here. But basically this shape right here, this sort of trapezoid-looking space. I want to fill it in. I want to continue tinkering with traffic ideas. And we're going to use a transport hub with a metro stations and a train station in between two big areas, which I'm going to try having them not be connected by roads at all to encourage pedestrian traffic between the two, but then have mass transit connecting them as well. So we'll see how that works. I've done a little bit of work on the roads. I've fixed the traffic in the area. And my thought that the merging was messed up and we could fix it was right. So this little merge here, the outbound merging, used to be like this. It was a perfect Y split, or Y merge, I guess. It was a Y merge, and they were getting backed up like mad because they were both, for whatever reason, trying to get into the middle lanes. But if you have one highway merge into another, then the guys merging tend to stick to the lane they're merging in the left lane. So that works way better. Traffic is no longer getting crazy backed up. And then this little U-turn here was also causing... Oh, we have a back up there. Let me go check on that in a minute. This guy here was causing a crazy amount of backup because he was on the other side. And they were trying to merge into the right lane. So I think merging onto the left side of a highway... Let me pause it. I think merging onto the left side is better. Case in point. Everybody's trying to merge onto that left side because mostly they're leaving. So I bet, let's do a little bit of surgery. And do I have room to do this? I'm not sure. What I would like to do is to have all these guys merge onto the left side of the highway. I bet I could do it. What's under the neck? There's nothing underground right here. Okay, we can do it. So let's do this. Let's delete all of that. And then we're going to start here again. We're going to take this guy underground. Give him a bit of a curve. And let's turn off the snap while I do this section. Okay, now let's turn it back on so it's at 180 degrees. And I want it to line up basically right where this other lane was. Okay, that's probably good. Then I'm going to do this one backwards. Yeah, let's go back to page up. And let's just keep that in mind where that is. Let's have a straight section here. Turn that back on. Back to about there. Then I'm going to redraw this curve. Curve, please. That's about right. Good. And then we're going to have to fix the directions. Cannot upgrade. Oh, I got to right-click. Duh. Not, yeah, okay, good. Now let's page down. And we want to basically... Hopefully we have enough room for this. Ooh, this is going to be tight. And having people merge right before people get off could be a problem. Tell you what, let's go underground. Well, if we don't have room, then I can back that up to where it needs to be. Let's turn off snap so it can be... Turn off snap! So it can be nice and parallel. Okay. And then just connect there. We don't have enough room, huh? That is getting in the way of the new exit. Okay, that's fine. We can do this. Maybe... Let me think about it. We're going to have to reverse engineer it a little bit. Okay, straight road tool, above ground. And we want this to be kind of parallel. Okay, so that lets us do that. We can erase that, and then take this backwards and reverse its direction later. Take it underground. There. Okay, now we just need to connect it to that. Okay, so we're gonna go kind of like boom, boom. like that, and then turn the snap back on so it starts at 180 degrees. Okay, and now we need to reverse directions, and we should be go to test it. Okay, let's watch them all go. Now, this might be a problem here now that they're merging and then getting off right after. We had trouble with that, which ended up causing the major revamp of what became the Flower Power interchange. And it'll take a while for them to sort out because there was a big backup there. And I guess we'll just, we'll have to see if that helped. Because now this is backed up all the way back here. Now what are people... Ooh, people coming off, they still want to go in that left lane. Okay, so this is not good. We're just going to end up backed up again. Huh. That's not good. That basically didn't change anything. We're still having the same problem. Okay, let's pause the game. We'll come back to that in a bit and try some different things. So I've started laying out some roads, and there's going to be an additional interchange. There is already an additional interchange right here, which is going to service all of this area right here. And then we're going to move this train station to be in between the two. And we'll also have metro station there and connect them all up with mass transit. I rerouted the train line so that it lines up nicely right there. And then we're going to try to connect all that back up to the main city. Okay, but before we do all that stuff, people in the comments, you guys let me know that the problem with the building theme mod, the reason nobody was moving into even Utopia, for instance, with the building theme mod on, is because you have to enable it in the city policies first. Okay, enable theme management for the city. Enable buildings which are not in any theme, and that includes the custom stuff I downloaded, I'm pretty sure, like a lot of these skyscrapers. And then I'm just gonna say all themes are allowed. And I'm assuming this is for districts without specific theming already enabled. So, like, if you don't enable anything, they'll just grow whatever. So, let's go over here. Let's use this one as a test case. Split. I wanted this one to be skyscrapers. So, enable theme, building management, for this district in particular. So, I only want, for here, international. Right? And let's just double check that I did it right. Yeah, just international. Allow buildings which are not in any theme. And that includes these skyscrapers, so that's okay. So, let's see. If I demolish a few buildings here, and let's do a few of each type. So, that's a... yeah, that guy is... let's do a few commercials. A few office spaces, a few residential guys, and just observe what happens. I don't want to demolish the whole thing at once because we're going to lose a lot of people. But I would like these to level up to the skyscrapers because they hold way more people. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so already we got a new building. Did that just move in there just now? Oh, that was quick. Okay. So this, let's see, let's click back on this. Oh yeah, let's see. These things hold 19 people. This holds 26. This one holds 26. So maybe that's just my imagination, but it seems like the bigger buildings do hold more people. And I think that means for new districts it'll be better. But basically, if I want the new stuff to move in, I've got to demolish a bunch of stuff. So I'm just gonna do it in phases every now and then. Come back and just delete like that much, just like 20% or so. We're gonna lose some people that way, but that's all right. And look at that little dinky thing. Get out of here. We want the new stuff. And because yeah, I think if we set it up right, I think we should only get the stuff we've been looking for. Tell you what, we'll just come back. We'll come back and look at that. And for now, we'll just leave everything else as default until we confirm that this kind of is going to work exactly how I want. Notice nobody has moved back in. Come on, guys. I definitely have a need for residential space. We should see at least something. Okay, maybe it's not working. Maybe I was imagining things. Our little demand sliders are empty except for residential. But I would think, with that empty residential space, that we would have some people there. Enable theme management for this district. Allow buildings which are not in any theme. And then the default city policies. Allow buildings which are not in any theme. Enable theme management for the city. And you know what? For the default stuff, for the new ones, I think if I just click the... I only want this one, unless it's for specific areas that I want it to be different. But it seems like nothing's moving in. So maybe that wasn't the problem. Maybe it is broken. We'll just check in after a while. Let's go work on some road stuff way over here. So I've got the outbound built right here. This is such a headache right there. Huh. Why are they trying to merge always to the left? I guess because they're traveling for a long distance without changing lanes, or without, getting off the interstate. And this has caused a backup all the way to my outbound exits. I guess it was maybe even better the other way, so let's just change it back, and maybe I'll try to think of a better solution. Let's just change it back. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll need a curvy dude. Straight road. Okay, so I reversed it back to where it was. That's not hard to fix. By fix, I mean put it back where it was. It's obviously not fixed. Yeah, and now they're still trying to merge into the left. So I'm not sure what to do about it. Because that seems... I don't know. I tried it both ways. What am I supposed to do? Okay, let's work on this. So I'm going to set up 2 starfish roundabouts for each side. And this might not quite work here because of the interstate right there. I might have to fiddle with that. But here's how we're going to do it to make it nice and symmetrical and look good. So I'm going to have... I think I told myself that would be 8. Yes, 8. Okay, so that'll be 8. 8. 8. And then the big roads off of that will be there. So let's go ahead and do that. We can delete these guys and add the exit and entrance ramps. And I guess this part I kind of have to eyeball. But I set up everything to be the right distances, so... And I guess this is something that happens if the circle isn't quite big enough. I think maybe the circle should be slightly bigger. Let's tell you what, let's do this side first. I wonder if I make this a little bit narrower. Oh, it wants to snap right to that spot. Yeah, see how it wants to snap right there? And it wants to snap there. Okay, well, we only have that on one side. So I think that's good. And then let's try it on this side. We can at least do some of it. 8. 8. Whoa. Oh my gosh, the ambulances. 8. Yeah, that might not work, but we'll try, and then I might have to raise up... Let's just pause the game while I'm working on this. Might have to raise that up, So that was 8. Let's see if I can get this guy to go under here. What's in the way? That exit. I can definitely move that. That is definitely a flexible thing. And what about under here? Oh, good. I think it's going to work. So let's do this much, and then I'll try to repair everything else that was around it. So we'll do the 2 solo sides first, and then we'll connect them. Now, why don't you want to do that? There we go. Oh, man, it's going to work. And it's going to look kind of cool because it's going to have the highway going right above it here. And it's going to go right beneath it. Yeah, that's pretty good. So this, these 2 roundabouts will service an area about like this, all the way out to here, and it'll overlap nicely with that guy. Okay, let's fix the railroads. All right, there we go. There's the sort of finished product, more or less. And one thing I did do is I came back in here and I changed the outer ring road, the rectangle, this big guy, to 2-way 6-lane roads. Yes, that's the correct terminology. So everything in the middle will still filter, but everything on the outside can go both ways. And I haven't unpaused it yet, so we don't know what effect this is going to be. But for instance, I probably only need 1 hospital now, and I can probably move. Oh, let's unpause it for a second here. Oh, you know what? Nobody can go down the middle either. Let's change the middle as well. Let's upgrade you. 2-way, 2-way, 2-way. And this only wants people to go one way. Yeah, we gotta change that. We're gonna end up with a few more traffic lights. But I had so many issues and people can't... I gotta do this as well. Yeah, we're gonna have more traffic lights. But the services were so inefficient in their coverage that I think we need to sort of mix and match between the 2 systems. Let's do this. Now they should be able to cover. Okay, now if I move you... Aha! Okay, now it can get everywhere around there. The coverage is way better. So we can go ahead and move this guy somewhere where he can have, like, really good... Like, there. Bam. Okay, so I want to keep these 2 guys totally separate. My traffic, by the way, has totally melted down. And at first I thought it was just weird that it was happening here. But then I started looking in other places in my city. It's so backed up, by the way. Like, the traffic, I wonder if this is because my city's gotten too big. Like, this is just a limitation within the game, that it can't handle all the information. It's happening over here, too. Like, this has not been a problem ever. And now, all of a sudden, everybody is trying to merge to the left. I don't have any traffic mods. I did look up the traffic mod, the popular one that everybody uses, but it appears to be broken in the current version of the game. So this is just a huge mess. And that has backed up all of this traffic, and that has caused all of this to get backed up. And I haven't changed anything over here for that to happen. So I'm really a bit bewildered. Maybe this is just something that happens when your city gets too big. I've got like a huge area over here that's new, that's trying to connect over here, and maybe it's these 2 areas trying to interact with each other, causing the problems. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. It's pretty frustrating, but I don't know what to do. Okay, anyway, one thing I want to do is I want to... Let's grab these roads. I want to move the passenger train station guy. And we don't want upgrades. Oops. I'm going to move him. And let's leave 1 spot. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I want to have that like that. I want to move it so that it can access this side, but then also hopefully pedestrians can get over to it from here. And I'm wondering, I don't know how far apart to put them. My instinct would be that this whole space could get by with just 1 passenger train, but maybe not. Maybe we'll add 2. Maybe that will work. Let's see if I can do that. I can't. This guy's in the way. Looks like everything else about that is fine, though. It's just you, huh? Let me see here. Let's do this. Let's just go up and over. Can I go over? Oh, come on. I need you to go over for my experimentation. Okay, I guess we'll go under. I want to experiment with getting this to connect up. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it right now. Okay, now you should be able to go under. There you go. And now come back up. I just wanted to make sure that those roads were parallel. Okay. Oops, what are you doing with those angles? This is a 90-degree only zone. Alright, so that'll connect there, and then, let's see, we'll have a few other connections like that. What I wanted to see, what did I want to see? I wanted that to be parallel, so that I could come back here and do this. Aha, yeah, it will let me do that. That's what I wanted to see, because that basically tells me that if I reposition this little lower downy guy, the down ramp, I guess it's coming up, the up ramp, if I delete that, I should be able to get this road to just go through like this. Space already occupied by what? By that support? Oh, serious? Are you serious? Okay, what if I bet I could rebuild that. Okay, and then upgrade to highway. Oh, you don't want it because of that. Okay, let's try again. I want, I'm not sure what exactly the right angle is. It needs to be 45 degrees off of that. Let's see, 45 plus 90 is 135. 135 minus 80. 45, 9, yeah, it needs to be 90 degrees. Like that. Okay. Can I upgrade you? Yeah. Okay. Now can I connect it? Yes. Okay. And that is the proper direction. And then there's this undergroundy stuff that must be fixed. There. Okay. Now that's all connected. Let's move the train station, which was... I just plopped it down over here. Let's put him... because I want to connect it up with some footpaths. Let's put it... right there. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to put another one over here. And then connect that up with footpaths. See how it's giving me the smiley faces, and I think if we give them a means to get over there, that would be good. And then we've got to connect it back up with their main fellow, the main route. We can probably get rid of that. And let's go ahead and do that. Good. Oh, I see. It was sort of coming down there. Maybe, huh. Why would it be doing that? It should be, like, going through there. I mean, if I'm gonna be the city designer here, I think that's what I would do. Okay, let's just get closer to it, and then we'll have a nice angle. There, that looks nice. Okay, now we need to get it all the way through there. And to do that, I think we're just going to drive it... Ooh, underground might be an issue. And underground is also going to be less fun. So let's do this. Let's have it... Can we, like, swerve it up and to the left? Oh, yeah, very nice. And then I wanted to sort of do that. And sort of... I would like it to be parallel with that, but I think I'm just going to have to eyeball it more or less. Okay, and then we can make it parallel. by turning off snap and just... come on, turn off snap, man. I'm clicking on you. You toggle. Bring it over there. And now we want the snap because we want it to go straight. Good. And here, let's just place that and then look at what we have to connect to. I guess we're going to do kind of the same thing. So, curvy tool. And page up. Okay, let's get a little closer. Sometimes the Alt button doesn't want to connect. Okay, it doesn't want to. We'll just eyeball it. That's fine. Oh, you don't want to do that. Alright. What if we get, like, quite a bit closer? Like that. Are you going to let us curve now? There we go. Okay, that's going to be pretty darn awesome. Well, we'll need to connect it with pedestrian pathing. Let's finish the rail line first. We need to go way over there. So first thing I want to do is just get out of this zonable area. So do something kind of like that. And then let's go straight until we get over this riverbed. What used to be a riverbed. Ooh, if this ever floods again, that could be an issue. Okay, then I want... There we go. I want it to be as flat as possible through here. The little bridgey stuff is kind of cool, I guess. There. Now look at that. That's pretty good. And then for here, we want it to curve this way. Bam. That looks very nice. Oh, very good. Okay, so this side is mostly connected. We'll fiddle with... tell you what, let's make just a few paths, and then we'll start zoning this stuff. At least the beginnings of the zoning. I'll probably put down some parking lots for this guy and this guy. But one thing we will need is the ability to go across the street. So let's do that and just service basically this whole area. There we go. Oh, that's so nice. And we'll do the same thing over here. Good. And then let's go into the... Oops, that's not what I meant to click on. Let's go into the Park tab. 2x4 parking lots. Oh, look at that. Oh, if only it was rotated. That would go nicely right there. What about this one? 3x3. Is that a parking lot? That's a parking lot. Small car park. Okay, we'll just put 4. I mean, they count as parks too, so it will keep people nice and happy. Oops. Let's just move it instead of deleting it. And maybe actually I would put a space in between them to put some trees. That's actually a better idea. Let's put one space, and then we'll do a little decoration. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And we can space these guys out. Come on. Okay, fine. You don't want to do that? Just go over there for now. No. Move! Okay, thank you. Oh, come on, man. Go where I want you to go, not where I click on you to go. And then we'll just add a few trees. I've been trying to save these guys for the interchanges to keep the interchanges looking unique. What about these fall birches? I got lots of colorful trees. Yeah, let's put some of these here. That's cool. There we go. Yeah. And then I want parking lots basically on the other side, but not... I don't want roads to connect between these two areas. And I did add... I added a subway loop, by the way. There we go. Goes around just like that very nicely. Let's zone in a bit of this. And this is all going to be high density. I think I'm going to keep the residential on this half. And then commercial, and if we do offices, that kind of thing will be on the other side. So let's do all this. To start out, we will need schools because they're not connected. But that's what people are asking for, is residential. So while that's moving in, let's do some more pathing, so people can get from one side to the other. You know what I might do? Let's move this school over, and then let's grab a two-way street and just pull it out there, and then do like this. And then let's grab some more of those parking lots. Oops. Nope. No. Move. Oh, the seagulls are annoying. Definitely annoying. There. Okay, so now there's parking lots there. And we can add the trees. We'll do kind of a similar thing on both sides. Oh, the seagulls. Why are there seagulls in every park? This isn't the ocean. Seagulls should be limited to the ocean. Hello. We have a seagull problem here. I think I want this road to come a bit farther. So I'm going to draw it out past where I want it. Ooh, I definitely don't want it there, but we'll fix that in a bit. Because I want to be able to draw that. And then I want these to connect up nicely, so I'll do this. There, okay, nice corner. And then I'm going to delete that. And redraw it to where I want it. Which is, that's too much. To there. Good, okay, so now people can get to there. They need to be able to get across the street. Connecting here would probably be good. There we go. Okay, that's one side. Yeah, it's pretty good. Very good. What if we do something like this? Let's connect pathing there. And there. And then we had this go up. Page up. Hello. You want to go across like that? Yeah, that's nice. And then back down. Ooh. Oh, you don't want to do that. Because why? That's alright. It's okay. That school is very strict, as is the train station, on where it wants that kind of stuff. Can I move this over with, like, one more space? Yeah. I think that should still be fine. I don't think that's going to affect anything. And then we can... This, like, gap here looks a little weird, so I can just, I think, just do that. And look, lo and behold. Okay, that's... That little gap there looks a little weird, but that's okay. Oh, we've got to make a train route, don't we? We've only got these two stops so far. I do intend to connect these guys up, and the metro as well, to the rest of the city. They're really far apart, which is why I decided to build the trains. That is probably a cargo train going through. Let's come back in here. Draw a train line by clicking the train stations. Okay. Bam. Bam. Now, that should be able to turn around in the station. Let's just see... Ooh. Let's see what happens. That line is there. We're gonna have to wait for one to stop at one of these places. Okay, that guy stopped. Oh, and he automatically swapped to the other side. This is a passenger train, and he's gonna come here as soon as he stops. I think he's gonna switch to the other track. Let's see if that's how it works. If it does, then logistically this becomes much simpler. Oh, he just turned around. Oh, but there's a little cross thingy there. Okay. That makes sense. Let's follow it again. Let's just... I want to learn the behavior to see if I need to add spots for it to turn around. But it seems like these little crossings right here is all it needs, because it's got a locomotive on either side. Yeah, oh, I see how that's working. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now we've got stuff going back and forth between there. Do we have water here? We do. What about power? Power is connecting itself. And we could probably do some commercial stuff. I should probably... Let's fill out this area first. Let's just give it that. And that. And then let's grab the rectangle guy. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good for now. I don't think I'll zone these two little guys right there. But yeah, I think that looks nice. I think we'll continue expanding on this and getting these guys. We haven't quite filled out everything, but we've added a lot, and we'll continue to zone it in. And hopefully the traffic problem resolves itself. Let me know in the comments if you know what the heck is going on with that, because I'm a little bit baffled. Anyway, that's it. See you later. Bye-bye.